Afternoon everybody, Vasilis for ntmarkets.com. Today we don't have any share specific graphs to show you, but we are going to look at a couple of international indices, the Dow, Nikkei, then I'd also like to look at the gold price and possible the gold bugs chart. We'll begin with the Dow. As we can see here, now we've circled it on the graph, we can see that the Dow has really been struggling to get to that 14,000 level, struggling for direction. We can see the RSI is still relatively high. My feeling is that we need a bit of a pullback on this one here, and the fact that it is struggling to go higher indicates that we probably could see a bit of a pullback before we see the Dow moving higher. Clearly we are still in a strong uptrend, momentum looking good, but I think a pullback is required, so I would probably be selling out at this stage, taking some profits off the table, wait for that correction, and then possibly get involved in equities once again. The other graph that I think is also looking quite interesting, the Nikkei. As we can see here, the Nikkei has run its course, has quite a strong move from 8,800 to about 1113 or so. We can see that by the top line of resistance over here, the previous top. I think it's run its course, and again, although it has broken the little downtrend over here as we can see, but I would definitely wait for a bit of a pullback. I would be selling at this stage, wait for the pullback, maybe wait for it to pull back to retest that breakout level, this downtrend line that it broke out of initially. So maybe look to go long around about 10,000, 10,200 or thereabout, and possibly look to go long at those levels once again. If we look at the gold price really testing multi-month lows, 1640, 1645, looking quite crucial over here. We do have the horizontal support, but it is in a downtrend, as we can see here by the downward trend line. I think if gold does break this level, it can go much lower, but I think if I had to put my money down for the traders, possibly look for a bounce at about 1640 to trade up to about 1670, possibly 1680. This one is looking a little bit bearish, but having said that, now if we look at the gold bugs chart, this is the one of gold equities. We can see here on the relative strength index that it is looking oversold, also in a downward trend, but does have possible support at around about 390. 370 would be a much better line, as we can see here from the previous low in May. 370 would possibly be the level to look at to go long. But what this tells me, we've got the gold price that's hovering on lows, we've got this graph over here that is looking oversold. One of the two graphs is going to give us the true story. We don't know if it's got the gold bugs chart, because sometimes what can happen is we could see the gold bugs chart rally, and that can also fool the gold price into moving higher. So like I said, time will tell which of the two graphs is going to be the one to follow, which one is going to tell the true story. We'll be back on Tuesday with a couple of local indices. And until then, this is Vasilis for ntmarkets.com.